What's up, buddy?
How you doing?
Good. How you doing?
Just hanging, you know.
So, I'm here with John Muldoon, my man right here, an amazing artist. I think you are a very interesting creature. I'm not gonna lie.
Thank you.
Yeah, I don't.
Likewise.
I don't think you're fucking human at all.
I'm not.
No, you might be part lizard.
That's what they say.
Are you a believer of the lizard people?
Yeah.
I am too. I'm not fucking
big time.
Yeah, like the Illuminati, everything.
Lizard people.
Like
Top
lizard
shelf.
people.
Yeah.
I love them. I want to be recruited, but I don't know if that's something you have to be born into.
I think so.
Yeah.
I don't think they take new members. They're not born into it. I'd have to take it up to the higher but as from a low level lizard like myself,
Yeah.
you know that's what I think.
So you and I got together years ago and got to collab, and
We did.
I don't even know what that was for.
I think it was a show at Oliver Twist. No, it wasn't. It was a show.
That might have been it.
I think, yeah, it was Full Prime. That's the place that closed on Penn Avenue. Is it?
Oh, that's gone now.
Oh, maybe we hit the right place. Anyways, it was an event that Chris Bowles put on the second floor of the pub that's now closed, and it was just a big collaborative show. And I did my standard triangles, my stained glass or whatever shapes, and then you put your stencils in there, and then we just sort of like had some fun with it.
Yeah, that was a good time, and
I still have these, by the way.
I'll fucking keep it.
Well, of course. I'm about to go through all my old works and send some photos. I bet we can eventually get rid of it.
Dude, if you sell it, you kick me something.
It's
I don't care.
It's a cool painting.
It really is. I like, and that's kind of like what drew me to your style, because it was completely different than what everyone else was doing. And when I got to see the madness in person, dude, just fucking throwing paint everywhere, like lines here, lines there, and then it was just like you came back in, like it did not.
Some sort of organized chaos.
Oh, it was, because it was like everything was going everywhere, and then all of a sudden you put the black lines, and you start lining everything out. I was like,
I call that quarantine.
Yeah,
It's time to quarantine all this.
Yeah, my mind, I left there with my mind blown, and
we gotta do that again. Been too long.
Let's make it happen, dude.
Yeah.
Let's not talk about it. Let's be like that. You know what I mean?
Yes.
It obviously my schedule's crazy just because of the family life. But
Sure.
I'll come down.
But I can accommodate. You just I don't have the family. So come hang.
Well, you can come be part of our family. We're always recruiting. Yeah, dude, we're always recruiting. I got soup. I got everything. It's cool.
I do like the dogs.
Yeah, the dogs are fun. The big one's very protective, but then when you get in, he's
It's
like,
good quality.
yeah, but like,
Not too protective. It doesn't seem. I mean, I came in here. I'm a stranger.
but I mean,
Treated me with love.
yeah. Well, I think he senses good people. You know, like
Yeah.
he knows who's good and who isn't.
And who's naughty and who's nice.
Yeah. He put the rap on me the other night. And I just
Really?
had to
What'd you
scream.
do?
We were playing, and then all of a sudden it was like he got too into it. Like we don't have a safe word.
It's a dog.
Yeah. I'm like, what the fuck? So I had to yell at him, but it was cool. Let's talk about your art. Like, you're killing it. You and Sean Coffey are killing it,
Yes.
which is another person I want to get on here.
Oh yeah, he definitely come on.
Yeah. Amazing artist. Like you guys are probably the two of you are the top two muralists in the city. I'd say. Like, not just skill wise, but very prolific. I mean,
We're trying to just get started. We hope that we have. And I think we are just getting started. I think each year it's going to get a little more and more busy, and people will give us larger and larger opportunities as long as we continue to display such work.
This is getting started. Oh my God, your future's going to be so fucking bright with just murals everywhere and just people seeing your art.
Well, thank God it seems like there's a market opening up for it in Pittsburgh with all the new money, all the new people.
There's a lot of money getting out.
And I think that's why there's this new opportunity for artists. I'm not mad about it.
Oh no! Like there's part of me that's a little jealous of you guys. Like getting all this, but also because I know you guys, I consider you guys friends.
Well, we're just doing it for art. It's not about like anything else.
No, it's not a competition, but it is. In a way.
I've always thought it was, but that could be unhealthy in a sense, but I like friendly competition.
Well, like I don't see you guys out there trying to outdo someone else. Like you're doing your thing.
No, we all have our own respected lanes, you know,
Yeah.
and each artist does have a different style of work. Whether or not they're doing the same subject matter, it's a different style, so it's a different service. So it's like you're not really competing.
Well,
I know what you mean.
Well, it's like
This is me trying to be nice.
yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, fuck it. Don't be nice. I mean, but everything's a competition in my book. I mean, I have a sports background too, so
I'm very competitive. I understand.
and to me, that it's healthy competition. It's like you want to see your buddy succeed as much as you do.
Yeah,
Like,
totally. If not, maybe even more, so it motivates you.
that
can be huge.
That's real huge because like
And then sometimes those, sorry to cut you off, but sometimes those people that are doing well, maybe they're perceivably doing better, there's all types of ways where they're slacking too. That maybe what you bring to the table is everything they're not.
Absolutely.
So even if you do feel like you're top of your game, some people are doing better than you in other areas of life.
See, like I just see you guys doing it, and years ago I was very involved with art, like going to all the festivals, except for the Three Rivers.
I'm thinking about getting into that this year.
I thought about it, but it's fucking expensive. See, I thought it was about 700. I could be wrong. It's all hearsay. Like I could easily Google it, but
I think that you could easily turn that money around in an hour without that.
oh, without a doubt. But the problem is everything's subjective. It's
No,
very
but I mean,
subjective.
people do so well. You see how many people come to these things. But anyways, I haven't done it. I'm just lobbying for it because I'm interested. I'm convincing myself right now. So that's what you're doing.
When is it? It's like June or something like that.
Yeah, I think it's June. I think it's I don't know. June, like that.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. So
Fuck it, right? My only issue with that is taking off work. And
well, there's an emerging artist thing too, where you I don't know, you apply, and if it's your first time doing it, you can get chosen and you get a tent for free. What I heard initially is that the first time you do it is free, but as I've scratched a little deeper, it's not.
you still got to pay a little bit.
Well, you have to apply, which means there's a significant chance you won't get it.
Yeah.
So there's that.
Now, do you openly go and apply for different submissions, like call for artists, like throughout the nation?
Sean Coffey and I do, and we have as of lately. One of the big things we want to do is start to travel more for our work. And since we've worked for a few local governments now, including Virginia Beach, which was our most recent one, we think that we'll start to get accepted to these RFQs, which stands for Request for Qualifications.
Now, are these grants that you're getting, or are they just like businesses coming together to put art in the community?
Right now, it's just businesses coming together, getting a certain amount of finance to back it, and then a call for artists, and then we become one of those people.
See, I've applied to a few call for artists. I always do the free ones because I hate putting the money out there, and it's like all different levels.
Yeah, we don't pay for it. We only do the free ones.
Yeah, that's
because we're not getting them. We're getting rejected from 98%.
nah. Yeah. How do you handle rejection?
So used to it now. Literally, it doesn't hurt the ego. Doesn't do anything. It's just like, well, that's to be accepted.
Yeah. I immediately when I submit to a gallery or a call for artists or just contacting someone like, hey, you mind if I put some art up here and stuff? And they're like, yeah, no.
I used to have a lot higher hopes for that stuff. Now, just like anything, if you want something to happen and there's a party in between,
yeah,
and it takes you to convince that party, I'm like, oh, there's a chance for this thing to happen.
yeah. If you gotta oversell it and just keep selling it,
it's like I'm not really good at
it.
overselling. It's like if you like it, you're gonna do it. I'll court you through that process, and it's real easy. But if I have to. Yeah,
I hate trying to sell. That's the hardest part for me selling paintings.
One of the biggest part of being a successful artist is that, which is the worst. I wish it was different, but that's what it is. Personality.
Yeah, as much I think everybody kind of enjoys talking about themselves to a point.
I find it to be unattractive.
I do. I'm like,
even myself, since I was been so self-absorbed in the past, now I'm like, even hearing myself, hearing other people, I'm like, that's something other than us.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. I think every artist has a couple qualities or characteristics.
And ego.
Oh, we're
Two,
so
a fragile ego.
Yeah, oh man.
An ego.
Yeah, that's basically it. And also, like, you got to sprinkle a little bit of depression on there at times.
Because what goes up must come down. If you're always just like, oh, I'm the best, watch that. You're gonna be in that rock spot.
Yeah, like me personally, I hate getting compliments on my work. I have a hard time taking that, and when I get them, I'm like, thank you.
Yeah, I'd say just look at them with kind eyes and be like, thank you.
Yeah,
I know what you mean. I had a partner in the past who was like, you need to acknowledge people who say stuff about your work. You end up like dismissing it even. So and that's not good. And I'd be like, oh, thanks.
Yeah, like on Instagram or anything.
But yeah, or in person, which is even worse.
I love the Instagram bots or the people that will comment, hey, really cool page. Check out my album, or I do graphics, or I paint if you need something.
I don't think those are bots. I think those are just people like really early in their career.
Well, no, like I don't think it's. I think they're bots in a way because they really have no.
Oh, I get it.
No source of understanding or even looking at a page. Like I had somebody that was like, "Hey, I do graphic work, or I would love to do something for your album."
Your album?
Yeah,
like you do music.
Yeah. That's what
exactly. You're like I don't.
I have no musical talent in my body at
some
all.
people don't understand. I'll get messages, people trying to promote my page, for followers.
Yeah.
And I don't care. I don't care about followers. I don't care about that empty support.
See,
I like getting asked over for dinner by my clients, not like followers.
Yeah, you know what? There was such a part of me right after I did my first show, and I got on the Instagram. I'm like, I need followers. So I went about it the most
inauthentic way.
Yeah, like I'm just tagging
people.
Unfollowing.
Yeah, I heard about that strategy. I was like, man, this shit's low.
Yeah, and then as of I say this last year, I'm like, followers. But it's not.
It'd be one thing if they could translate it to money.
Yeah, like
a likes of $1.
That'd
be a fun day.
And I don't mean it as fuck people that follow me. Just
keep following.
Yeah. Please follow.
Share, like, subscribe.
And that's the thing. A lot of people don't. I think if they're not independent, and I'd say you and I are very DIY. For yourself. Yeah. I almost was like, you know what?
You were like, did I just get a DUI?
Yeah. and that's what I love about it because
there's a nice bit of pride that goes with that. And when you know that you're in control of everything, you can't really blame anything but yourself.
Yeah.
And I don't like hearing people complain about why they can't do something because of somebody else. I'm like,
man, you step aside.
You're getting in your own way.
Now, have you had people actually come to you like, hey, I'd love to work with you. I want to, I'll be your assistant and stuff.
Yeah. No. The answer is just like no right now. Because Sean and I have got a good thing going, and we don't need it.
It almost seems like you two really complement each other.
We do.
You're very.
He's when I'm not, I'm when he's not.
Yeah,
and we're meeting each other. We're teaching each other our skill sets. So we're about to be a duo.
Oh, yeah.
Swords out.
Yeah, like spaghetti and meatballs, dude.
Whatever, the guy, the grill, the Chinese, and the flipping, and the Japanese.
Oh, yeah. I just love seeing the murals you guys are doing. And
thanks, man. We appreciate that.
You got that big one you did, 6 years ago? It has the P on it.
It's a long time ago, though.
Yeah, that's it.
So I was 22. I'm 26.
You're just a puppy. I'm an old head, dude.
It's all good. We got our whole life to do this shit, so I wouldn't say you're an old head.
Oh, no, dude. I'm an old head. I got weight on my beard.
Whatever. I don't even got a beard.
You a puppy. You gotta get those whiskers, man. So, in a city that has a huge amount of artists and talents.
Where'd that come from, by the way?
It's
popped up out of nowhere. podcast?
Out of nowhere, it seems like maybe because I got into it maybe close to 7 years ago. Like,
Yeah, we were definitely starting at something.
and it just like all of a sudden everybody's an artist now.
Yeah, I think it just had something to do with like social media, people wanting to identify with something, and just art's like sort of become a little bit more of a low hanging fruit now because anything can be passed off as art. A lot of things can. That I mean, I'm not going to say I don't think they are, but
well, it's kind of funny you said that. I made a post saying
I try not to say anything. Post a picture.
Yeah,
I know, like my opinion will just stir up.
yeah, and that's what I did. Like I thought of something. I'm like, ladies, it's 2020. Can we please stop doing the duck face on selfies?
I remember reading that, and I was like, that's a legitimate status.
Yeah,
I was like, out of all the riff raff I've read today, that one sticks out.
Yeah, it makes sense. And then someone commented.
got on you because
Yeah, they're like, it's. Although I agree with this, it's 2020. We shouldn't be telling women what to do with their body. I'm like, oh my god, like you just turned this like
you turned this straight against me. You turned this and worse than it ever could.
Yeah.
Now I'm telling women how to act.
Yeah, I'm like that's not even me.
Yeah, internet.
The internet's a fucking joke, man. But
That's why I'm actually scared to start a podcast because well, people tell me I should.
Absolutely. I mean,
I just maybe I will.
Do it.
What would I call it? Muldoon too?
I'd say just get sick in the paint.
Sick in the paint. Hard in the paint with Johnny Mall.
Yeah, or rock hard paint, and then all your guests, they got to pop a Viagra.
Caution, wet.
There you go.
Wet paint.
Wet paint. There you go.
That's a good name for a podcast.
Oh,
Wet
dude.
paint.
Yeah, dude. It's coming out next week.
Tune in, subscribe, share.
It's. I mean, it's fun. Like I was telling you, I'm just doing it that fun. Like for me, it's another way to create when I'm not creating in a way.
I listen to some popular podcasts nowadays. I'm a big fan of the Joe Rogan podcast.
I love Joe Rogan,
and he says things just like what you just said. How like it's a creative outside of his standard creativity. It's something to keep things fresh.
It's it's a good way to learn. It's a great way to learn. Like I learn more about you. I learn more about Cam when you came here, and that's fun.
Right. Cam's a good guy.
Cam's
he's alright.
Yeah, he's. No, I'm playing. I like Cam.
So.
So, what's going on now for you?
What's going on now? We just painted a ceiling downtown at a restaurant called Standard. It's about to open in like a month or so. And, well, since it's winter, a lot of our outdoor murals are on hold for a moment until the weather changes. In the meantime, we're just applying to a bunch of grants, a bunch of, calls for artists in different states, trying to get big walls and basically all over. And beyond that, it's always cooped up in the studio, cranking out commissions and or art that I just choose to make if I have the freedom at the time.
Now, how do you handle commissions? Because I think every artist who's out there selling it and everything like that has a whole different process.
Okay, so people will be up, they ask me, do you do commissions? I say yes, or they know that I do because it's fairly obvious if you look through the stuff. And I'll ask them what their vision is, and either they'll have a vision or they'll just see something they like and they'll want something similar to that. And so we just have a brief discussion about pricing and sizes, and once we narrow down where their budget is or what they're looking for, I say, okay, you ready to start? They're like, yeah, and then I just ask for half up front and the other half upon delivery / satisfaction of the client. And you just keep it brief and just walk them through the process. Back in the day, a lot of people would inquire about paintings, commissions and stuff, and I wouldn't exactly close on a lot of them. But now that I've changed my language up and how I respond to these inquirers, I've been able to close on most of them now. So just like how you speak.
Yeah, see, I'm very straightforward.
As you should be.
Yeah, like I'm at a point where I hate dealing with bullshit. Like I want to do it.
Bullshit.
Yeah,
It's rampant.
But if I can minimize it in my own little section of life, I do it. Like I hate going back and forth. Like, well, maybe I'm doing this. Well, maybe I don't know.
It's just like you talking with a client.
Yeah, and I'm like,
I shouldn't talk about mabies. Right.
Yeah,
I get it. Mabies aren't. I can't work with mabies.
Yeah, and that's what I tell them. Like, well, you come back to me whenever you want something. Like, I'm not going to sit here and get mad or start thinking
Yeah,
about
so you just
product.
gotta be friendly about that.
Yeah.
Just be like, hey, listen, now's not the right time, or you know, if people seem like they're having a hard time coming up with a concept, I just remind them, feel free to browse through my Instagram, and if there's any piece that speaks to you in any certain way, just send it over to me, and I'm sure we can come up with something similar or different to your specifications.
No.
You want to make them feel like they're being taken care of.
Oh, absolutely.
You know,
Absolutely.
like
That's
a lawyer,
the main.
like a doctor, because they're spending money they don't have to.
Yeah, art's a luxury.
Exactly.
I mean,
So make them feel that way.
that's how I handle it. The one thing that I've dealt with is, well, I want this painting. Well, I already sold that one. Like
I'll remake them.
really, I was doing that with one of my stencil works, and I made
certain ones you can't.
I
Certain
can't.
ones would be harder, but they're not the artists. So small. Somebody's listening.
Yeah,
But watch, like this imperfections that you see, they don't see that. That's what you see because you're an artist. They don't. They just see that initial what they wanted.
what like, but if they want something I already did, like I honestly get tired of painting the same thing, and like the one Seuss that I've done that so many times. I'm over it.
Yeah,
I have.
I got that shirt. I rock that shirt, and people comment it every time when I wear that out. People are like, "That is sweet." That is sweet.
I thought it was a dope design.
It's a great design.
Yeah, I have a buddy from Maryland that actually sent me. This is
Did they contact you at all?
who, Dr. Seuss or Calvin Hobbes.
Yeah.
No, fuck that.
Well, don't fuck them. They're cool.
Yeah. Well, they're really known for doing cease and desist on artists.
Yeah, they don't mess around. I've heard that they don't, like, you can't do their stuff. I mean, he's got a gas mask on. You're altered. You're fine. Within the copyright percentage, you qualify.
Yeah, I'm pushing it with that though. Like,
Nah, but he's got a gas mask on. There ain't no World War II tigers. Like, you got him. He's his own. He's different.
yeah, but I haven't been contacted, which I know there have been
Well,
artists that have.
people have tried to buy him out, and like for absurd amounts of money. He won't do it.
Well, he's making it. I don't even think he's spreading it anymore, is he?
Right. I think he's just like an authentic guy who likes what he did and keep it forever.
And that's something I respect. Like,
That's one of the most respectable things to be.
yeah, it's. I mean,
Non-sellout.
now, what would you consider a sellout?
I don't know. It's hard.
I think in this day and age, money.
Pop music, that type of stuff.
Yeah, I don't like pop. I don't. I mean, I hate to be that guy.
Well, stuff that just sells. I don't know because they don't sell. Because I make paintings just because I don't sell too.
But that's the name of the game. I mean,
That's
like,
hard.
I mean, you got mechanics that fix cars. I mean,
And on their spare time, they might make one too.
yeah, that's the thing. Now, what do you do in your spare time?
What I do in my spare time, I like to exercise. I like to read. I like to drink.
That's fun.
I like to socialize with my people. I like to play some games. I like to go bowling. I like to ride go-karts. I exercise. That's I swear to God, every time I'm like not doing art, I'm like, I'm just exercising.
I used to be obsessed with that, with exercising, doing push-ups, crunches, all kinds of stuff, and then I got married.
Yeah, well, shit, you don't need to anymore.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't even need to look pretty for anyone, or even come close now. Like if she loves me, she's gonna like the dad one. You know?
She must.
Yeah.
She has to.
Yeah, but, I mean, I think we all look pretty. Sure. What about fishing?
Yeah.
There you go. Put it up there.
Big
Put it up
OS
there.
bucktails, boy. I designed this. This is an artificial lure company. They make big inline spinners for large freshwater fish and saltwater, I guess. I haven't taken in there. But anyways, yeah, I grew up fishing. My dad, he made that up, an activity for us to bond with him. Whatever, it's like a cool thing you do with your sons.
My dad tried to get me into it.
Well, my brother got into it heavy, so that made us all like a little bit more prone to going and stuff. And he got into it even more than my dad, so it just kind of stayed in the family. And I used to have a problem with pills, amphetamines in particular. And when I was getting off of them, I was using fishing as a crutch. So every time I'd have like an urge, I would literally just go down to the river, go down to Allegheny, and just walk out to an island and fish for a couple hours. And I did that for a couple months.
That's actually amazing.
I was fishing a lot then. That's where I like built the reputation. Where they were like, Muldoon's a fisherman.
I saw that. I'm like,
but I'm not. I know how to fish.
Yeah.
That's all.
I just had a bad experience fishing.
I'll give you a good one. Seriously,
I'll
it's easy, dude.
I'll get a stick and some line.
We can go to Harmerville. Go to Lock 3, where the dams are. There's always fish in the dams.
Let's do it.
The smaller fish come over the dam. Big fish. Wait for them.
Now, are you eating them?
We do sometimes, yeah. People will be like, oh, no, but you expose it to some pretty high temperatures. You know what I'm saying? Fire. Whoa.
Hey, I love fish.
But sometimes there are worms in the flesh, and you will need to get rid of them. I mean, if you cook them, they're fine, but you'll see them. When you fillet the fish, you'll see worms in their flesh, and you'll have to get it out. Or you eat it.
I didn't even know that.
I mean, you hear the rumors about the river and how dirty. I mean, not rumors, it is dirty.
It's
but
dirty as hell.
There are so many people I know who wouldn't even come close to touching one of these fish, let alone filleting it.
Hey, if it looks good, I mean, if you cook it, it shouldn't hurt you.
Yeah, that's what I mean. If you cook it, it's fine.
I've literally seen a bull body out of that river years ago. I just got done tubing, and we were bringing the boat back in, and as we were doing it, it was the Coast Guard, and they were pulling a body out. I was like,
I'm pretty sure they find bodies and they're like seemingly regular.
oh fuck yeah, I guarantee it. I guarantee it. But when I was a kid, I was fishing with my pops, and it was the first day trout season, so we're going out. You know, it was time to 6 o'clock or whatever. You can put your lure in. Yeah, and I was like, throwing it back in, you know, with a lure, trying to get something. And then I brought it back, and I had too much line on the back now.
So you hit yourself.
Oh, dude, I hooked my head. I had to go to the hospital.
They had to pull the barb through and cut it off.
Oh, they popped it, and it was this Indian doctor, because he was. I mean, that's what he was. He was an Indian doctor. He's like, I'm gonna pop it through,
and then cut the barb.
Yeah, and I was like, you pop it through, I'm gonna curse. And he was like, do not do that. Yeah, okay, that was wrong what I did, but like, he was like, don't do that, and he's like, there's women here. He popped it through, and I was just like, yeah, you motherfucker. and everyone just started laughing, but I hated that. Like,
oh, no, shit's pain.
Oh, my God.
You're not born to that.
But on that same trip, like, my dad was pulling the boat down off of the truck, because we would just pick it up. It was just like a 3-person boat or something. It wasn't anything fancy.
Like a canoe?
No, it was like a boat.
Pull it off the truck.
Yeah. We didn't have a trailer for it. From what I remember.
On your roof.
Well, it was in the bed of his truck sticking. Like,
oh my gosh!
Yeah.
I'm trying to think about what boat this is. This is
yeah,
like a Fisher Price.
Oh, dude, my dad was off the hook with that stuff. Like, it didn't matter. No pun intended. And the corner jabbed into his thumb, like right here, and it ripped a big hole in it. And he wrapped it with tape. And then he went fishing. And I was like, oh my God, he's a man.
Yeah.
And here I am. I'm like a little pussy, just trying to figure out, like, I have a hook in my head, and I'm terrified. I was like, oh my God, I'm never doing this again. And I never went fishing again.
Yeah, well, that's like a fairly common fishing story. One time we were on a boat, and we're all fishing. We got artificial lures. They got 3 sets of treble hooks. So that's 3 sets of 3 hooks. So 9 hooks total. And we're all fishing. And my buddy feels a smack in the back of his head, thinks my brother just smacked him in the back of the head.
Yeah.
Turns out there's 4. He hooked him in the back of the head, 4 hooks.
Oh my God, I'd throw up.
They had to do the same thing that they did. One time though, it was that we were in Moraine State Park and we were young, and my buddy got one in his finger, and we were too far from the hospital. So my dad just did it for the kid. It was, oh my God, he was screaming.
Oh my God, I would have threw up.
Yeah, and my dad was silly. He didn't try to push it through and cut the barb. He was, I don't know. He was trying to oh
man.
I don't know what he was thinking.
Not, do you hunt?
No.
Yeah.
I shot a gun once, though. I shot a shotgun.
Yeah.
I'm with Sean Coffee.
Yeah, I'm horrible with guns.
Yeah, I mean, like I said,
I'm literally terrified of them.
Yeah.
I'm not somebody that's anti.
If I have a family, I will get a gun, in my house later, just in case. But that's it.
I just the hunting, the thrill of going to kill something, never like seemed attractive to me, and also like like they have these deer calls, like that you can do, or animal calls. Like, my luck, I get a female one or a defective one, and it sounds like I'm trying to mate.
You got a little side piece.
Yeah, but like some deer fucks me, and I'm like, I'm never going to the woods again. Like that would just be so uncomfortable to like have a nature animal.
You'll be all right. That's not like a fantasy.
Yeah, somebody's into that.
Uh-huh.
Now, when you're coming up with paintings, we'll circle back on the art. Where do you get your inspiration?
Looking around the world around me, looking at what other artists are doing that inspire me, stuff like that. An overall sense of inadequacy always drive me to make more art. Like I'm not, you get it.
Deep.
Like I'm not good enough. Who am I? Let's make some art.
Yeah, always got to be just drawing, doing something.
Just doing what you feel like you're supposed to do. And I've always found that you're supposed to be painting, drawing, talking about it, curating somebody, inspiring somebody, or even putting somebody down.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm always just looking for a new canvas. I got so many stuff. Like, you see my studio, I got a ton of artwork here. Like, I'm ready to start painting over. Like,
yeah, but don't do that though. I would say don't do that. I used to do that, and I'm just like not into it.
My problem
maybe on the back.
Well,
you know what I'm saying? But like, just don't go over your art. You never know. You really never know.
I hate holding on to
one man's trash.
Well, I think it gives new life to something else.
Well, it just depends on how you want to do your work, man. I contemplated throwing away some of my work recently. I won't be doing that.
No, don't do that. It's too valuable to throw away. I'd rather.
But I don't like it, and I don't know what to do with it. It takes up a lot of space.
It does take up space, and it
takes up a lot of space. I have some art paintings from that whole period. I have so many paintings, like 100.
You still? How about that real big circle one? Was that like a dome that you had?
Wasn't it like?
It was
like a circle.
It was like an octagon or
yeah,
something.
I got that. I got a big tree, big cherry blossom. It's a nice painting. That's actually a good one. Like I won't throw that one.
No, fuck no. I would find a Chinese restaurant and be like, look,
dude. The reason I made that is because I was painting a big Japanese cherry blossom in a Japanese restaurant, and then when I was getting Yuzu Kitchen, it's on Wood Street downtown. Check it out, it's good. And I painted a big Japanese cherry blossom tree on the brick wall in there with Tim Engelhart.
Oh yeah, I like Tim. I like his art too.
Yeah, his piece.
Yeah, but like, just go find a Chinese restaurant. Be like, look, I got this. We're gonna have a deal. I eat for free. That's a $15,000 painting. Just fucking lie to them,
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
hell, it could be. It's big.
Yeah, I mean, the price is what we can put on.
The price is what they pay.
Nah. Now, is that something you have a hard time doing? Is pricing your shit out?
No. I mean, I'm not greedy. I'm not greedy right now, so I just sell it for like affordable. And then if the painting is like really remarkable, I just make it way more expensive.
I'm trying to think which painting it was. It looks good. Yeah.
It just keeps falling.
You're definitely a handsome man. Just keep it on like that. Just keep it going, man. Stay sexy. Look at that face. I'm trying to think which painting it was. Oh, it was one of my. It was one of my compliment hobbs. The hobbs that I did, and I fell in love with it. I did it live at one of the festivals. It was an art thing on a Saturday. I did it live, and I fell in love with it. And I hung it in my office before it became my son's room. And I put an astronomical amount of money on my store. I left it up there. I kept it in good condition and everything. And it sold out. And I was so unhappy that it sold.
But you were like,
I was like, man, I should have put more on it because I didn't want to send it. Not to be greedy, I just didn't want to send it. No.
Is it something you can remake?
No.
Why?
I mean, I could easily
try to,
but the way that the paint went, there were so many accidents from the wind blowing that day.
Oh yeah.
And the sun was was drying paint way faster, and it was all spray paint. So it was like drying real fast and everything. So there was like the way that the background was, it was just insane. And I had all this ghost stuff on it from transparent paint. So,
I've been using a bunch of that.
Yeah, I love transparent.
I'm into transparent art.
Yeah,
I use it on everything.
It's great for shadows. It's and then if you mix it with some of the other paint, like if you layer it on that, have you done that? Yeah.
Well, what do you mean?
So,
well, I'll do like a bunch of layers of paint and then I'll hit it with that to create like a little edge, so it looks like it's rounded or something.
I used a white transparent, a clear coat, and a black transparent paint, and somehow it morphed into a red. I'll show you a picture of it. Like it because I did a skull.
Into a red.
It like this. It had like a red undertone to it. It was fucking wild.
Sweet.
Yeah, it was a skull painting I did.
Probably because they were all drying at the same time.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. Plus, like it was. I think it was during the winter, so I think the coolness in the studio.
Probably had something too.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I'll show you a picture of it. It was fucking insane. I loved it.
Yeah.
I actually gave it to a gallery. Ketchup City. Sharpsburg.
Oh, I heard about it.
Amazing people.
Nice.
So there's now I have two questions for you. We'll start off with the first one. Have you had a bad experience showing anywhere? That you're like, I just don't want to do it again?
I'm starting to not like festivals in general. I don't like lugging all my artwork. I think it's dangerous. And it makes you feel a little bit like a peasant, like a little bit like a circus performer when I'm setting up a tent and putting all my art up.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, I'm starting to get turned off to that big time.
Yeah, and I mean, we know he sets up all the festivals here. I think it's great what he does.
Oh yeah, I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying, personally.
Yeah, for me,
one time when I saw 3 paintings fly through the air because of wind, I was just like,
yeah, because then that's money you can't get back,
and that can hurt you. And you're taking this high commodity items and you're just laying them in the grass. I don't know.
I would rather just go to the festival and hang out and see my artist friends.
Yeah,
that are showing.
And just like I was doing it before because I needed money, I needed exposure, and now that that's not necessarily the case, I don't want to do that.
Yeah. I quit showing. I haven't shown since last year.
Well, I always try to show, but it's like not outside.
Yeah, outside shows just hard.
It's kind of like when you're not good enough to be inside.
I think it's when the inside doesn't want you in there. Not being good enough just because they don't want to put stuff in on their walls. But sometimes some people aren't good enough.
Well, art's just really, really hard to sell. So if you want to sell it, you've got to hit the street. You know?
Yeah.
God. I mean, I just like I'm at a point where maybe I don't. Maybe I can do it through word of mouth and through just my work.
I'm now only showing one time a year.
Really?
Yeah, it's all good. I'm going to show at Ketchup City.
Tell me when. I'll obviously be there.
Yeah, it's going to be later this year. I just want to show it one time, just once a year. I mean, maybe some small group shows, but for me, it's just time consuming. To go out. I mean,
and it's not guaranteed. So it's like,
plus, like, I've shown so much in where I was doing one show here, one show here, one show here, back to back to back to back. I don't have time to make new content, so the people that come, they're like,
same
fucking
show.
This.
Yeah.
And I mean, was it last year or 2 years ago? I literally was. I had a solo show, and 2 of my friends came, and that was it. Like the place.
Where was it?
It was at the Black Forge
Coffee place.
Yeah,
Up on.
in Allentown. Yeah,
Right by the PlayStation.
Yeah, like I was there, and I had a good experience there previously before that. So I did a show, and literally
just improper marketing.
Well, I also didn't have a band.
Right. If you team it up with a band, it's way more. Well, there'd be more people.
Yeah, and that
increases the chances of it.
Yeah, well, you would think, but like to me that was very discouraging. I was like,
well, that's it. Just don't show in coffee shops.
Well, no, I mean, that's one way to look at it.
Yeah, I feel you. I haven't heard many success stories from coffee shops.
I mean, I've sold from a few different the same time, I've
You ever had your art sitting there for you?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
yeah, that's a discouragement too.
And you just feel like you're decorating these people's walls.
Yeah.
They're just getting out on you.
Yeah, and like I think there needs to be an art broker within
Yeah.
Pittsburgh.
Yeah, there should be.
Like,
Somebody that takes their job seriously
yeah, and looks for the good artists.
and looks to sell.
What I would like to see is something that I would envision, something that like, my crazy mind would come up with a local gallery that's also kind of like a museum called LAG, Local Artist Gallery.
Sweet.
And
Great.
it,
And concept.
yeah, only show local artists and only sell local artists, but then only have a portion of it that is almost like a museum where you would find.
Well, maybe that person had some connections at the Warhol and was able to get a couple Warhols. And
Well, when I'm talking about like living artists, like you and I, and I'm not even saying just me.
I'm saying the museum part, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But then you got a chance the Warhol to want to give up a multi-million-dollar painting.
I actually know somebody on the board of directors that just knows that.
Is that the lady that you got to see the Warhol sketches?
Yeah.
I saw that on your stories. I was like, oh my god.
She's cool. I'm not gonna say her
No, well, no, because then
name. Yeah.
people are gonna go knock on
Sorry.
her door.
That's my friend.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that either. I was actually at one of my customers for work, and I like going to this place because the art is beautiful. I love just walking around the building and seeing the art. And then they were like, "Well, did you see the Warhol?"
What was it?
I was like,
Sometimes they're hard to tell.
"Yeah." I didn't know it was Warhol. It was like these flowers
Yeah.
and stuff, and it was like, and it says to
Is it in a vase? Just flowers.
well, it was the backstory because the lady gives tours of the place. The kids
She'll
that
tell you all about
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
So she was telling me that this was a series of 6 drawings that he did because his mom said, "I would like you to do something that I would show in my house." I was like, "All right, cool."
Typical conversation any artist would have.
Oh
with
my
their mother.
god, yeah.
I had that with my mother once.
I used to be told your stuff is so morbid. Like my dad, like when I was going to school, he was like, "Why do you always draw something that's just fucking creepy?" I'm like, "Well, that's what I like."
Yeah, that's what I am, bruh.
Yeah. So like I actually got to see that Warhol outside the museum, which I thought was really cool.
Yeah.
And they said that they have all these Pittsburgh artists from back in the day.
There's a whole bunch. There
Yeah.
are a lot of artists that come out of Pittsburgh and in Pennsylvania in general. There's a lot of painters.
Well,
I just got a book. Yeah, Keith Haring is from it's from Kutztown.
yeah,
Kutztown, PA. I actually
Yeah.
used to date a girl out there, and that her dad, the girl I was seeing's dad, was in class with him. And I asked, I was like, "What was he like?" Dude was like, "He was real weird."
yeah, well, yeah.
I was like, "All right, bro, go teach some fucking football."
Yeah. It's like, well, what do you expect? He's an artist. We're a weird bunch, man. We are. Now, the one thing I want to ask you, you did the Trump painting, which is not my
Personal favorite.
well personal favorite, yeah, but also like I'm not a political art person, which I mean, there's statement art on I don't care who you
Yeah.
love or who you represent. There's good art for both, like looking at techniques and the way someone does stuff. Like if you can get past the imagery of what it's represented, like there's some dope art, which I thought yours was dope, even though it's not my favorite cup of tea. But did you catch any shit on that? Just because it's a hot topic.
Dude,
now.
believe it or not,
Good.
but I think it's because I got some people that DM me and they said like, or no, they didn't even DM. They put it on. They commented on it. They were like, not a political statement, like question mark. That's what they say because I put disclaimer in the beginning. I said this is not a political statement. I simply had this idea and I had to paint it. That's it. So I didn't get anything. I never got any DMs. Nobody mad
That's
at
good.
me.
See,
Nobody thought I was a Trump supporter.
does it really matter if you are now? I mean, because
I don't.
I don't expose what we believe in unless you want to. But I think this day and age, it's like they're all fucking corrupt. They're all
Yeah.
liars.
I don't believe in anything.
I'm not for the system. I think
I'm not for even hearing.
I've actually
Call that privilege, but like, You guys are just all day. Good.
Nothing's
Good.
getting done.
Either one of I don't care what either one of you saying.
Yeah, right.
You both should just get some sock and buffers, go in the backyard, duke it out.
Or
I'm sick of this charade.
oh my god, I think every politician needs to get fucking laid. Like,
Oh, they're getting laid. I think you mean laid out.
no. I think what they ought to do, go and lock them in a gymnasium, butt ass naked. So now they see how everyone looks. They like just bang it out right there. Yeah, it's like, and then when you want to talk shit at someone, you be like, well, I seen you naked, man. Seen you naked. Yeah, it's like my lips hang lower than your dick. So
Yeah, Trump probably wouldn't have big of a mouth if he got exposed as somebody with a tiny pecker.
Yeah, I mean, like humiliate them, and then they'll know how all of us feel. But
We're getting into politics.
yeah, I know. I don't want to do that. But yeah, thank you for bringing it. Thank you for taking us back. But your piece I thought was really cool. I thought it was funny.
Yeah, I just thought it was funny.
Like that's
Commander and tweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was cool.
I kind of wish it sold because I don't want to have it. I don't want to have it hanging around.
well, you could easily go find a forum.
Oh my gosh. You're right. As soon as I get out here, go on Facebook and be like,
yeah, but
make America great again.
Yeah,
forum.
but then it's like you got to start communicating with a lot of different people.
I'll communicate with anyone.
I don't know, man. Like
I can't shut the door on people. That's discriminatory.
I've actually turned down jobs because I wouldn't paint Trump, but then again, I wouldn't paint other people.
One
because
time, somebody tried to get me to paint 666 on their building, and I said no.
I can respect that.
I was young. Today, I would do it, but when I just.
I think if you're gonna do, for me personally, if I'm gonna put something out and do a commission, it's gonna represent me in a way of the artist, regardless of something. Like
Mine's a little different, but yeah, I feel you.
I mean, that's just me. Like, I'm not gonna do. Could I paint somebody having sex or nudity? Absolutely, I could. But
would you get people that ask you to paint certain things? Like, because I get like lists, like ingredients, where like, can you put all this in?
Yeah, and I hate that.
Sometimes it's a little bit of a relief because you know exactly what the painting is. You're like, okay, you want all that shit in there? Well, let's start at this point.
But
if it's one of those like, oh, I just want you to like do your thing, then you're like,
see, I like
buy
that.
buy one of my things. They're my things.
Yeah, but
Let me
then
make a new thing.
yeah, but then they want something that you haven't shared.
Right. I get it.
I just got a commission for a huge painting.
How big?
4x6, I think.
It's a nice size.
Yeah, and they won a Warhol and Basquiat inspired, which if you look through my art, it's
Oh, you got plenty of them. I know.
yeah. So
Especially Basquiat.
I love. Yeah, I got into Basquiat.
I mean, come on.
Like it's simple art.
Yeah.
And I don't mean that derogatory,
I
but
like
that.
that too. I like that bad.
Yeah, dude, that was like the little character I was coming up.
I think that's cool. It looks like it could be a depressed cartoon. You know what I
Oh
mean?
fuck yeah, dude! I fight depression big time. I want medicine. I take pills for that shit.
I like your signature.
Yeah, I got away from the dirty.
Yeah, you should.
I mean, well,
I mean, maybe dirty art is a certain art you do, and then Bob Fire art is different.
That's kind of the thing behind it, because dirty art's kind of like my brand now. I couldn't just change everything up.
Well, hey, I do make Muldoon paintings, and then Sean and I do art. They're different.
That's true.
Yeah. It's a different product completely too. You know.
It really is. What do you have going on now?
We're talking to a few restaurants.
You're killing it there. And that chicken. If you whoever's on there that views this, please go to John's page on Instagram, Facebook. He has this chicken on this crazy background in a restaurant where it's being choked. That is I think I messaged you on that.
Yeah, a lot of people.
I was like, that is a bit like the shadowing, the everything, like that was amazing. Like I literally saw.
Did you know I had to paint over that?
I remember you telling me that.
But I actually didn't. It was like misinformation from one of the underlings of the business. They were like, "Oh, that's a metaphor for masturbating." And I was like, "Did the owners say that?" And they were like, yeah, you got to paint over it. And then I painted over it, and the owners came in and they were like, where's the chicken?
See, I would have waited to speak to the.
Well, the thing was, it was the guy I was working with at the time, and I trusted his word, but I should have done the chicken.
Oh, that is. I mean, it was at
I
a
still have the picture and stuff.
Yeah, you should do a print of that.
The cool thing was that I painted on wallpaper. That's what made it so sick. The background that was just like
it was
wrapping paper.
It was like
popped.
It was like the cartoon was coming out at you.
Yeah,
and I thought that was fucking phenomenal.
that was a sick one. We did a really good last year. Like it was a really special year for painting.
Yeah, you guys should actually do. And I know someone else does stuff like this, but take a tour, like a beer run, because like they're all restaurants, right?
Oh, you mean like make a tour so people can go check out all the murals?
A drinking tour, a shot tour.
We will. We're Sean and I are getting a brochure together and like a big pamphlet for people too. And I think we'll include a map.
Oh, you should.
And
geocache it. Have like a little QR code, wherever out there. People can scan it, post it, like come up with a nice hashtag.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah, I'll
do a good idea.
Dude, I'm full of ideas. I just don't execute on them.
Sounds good.
Nah, so, like, what else is coming?
I'm trying to increase my artwork, like just kind of make it, just like add substance to it, more stuff. So what's coming? A whole new year of artwork for sure. I think I'm going to be working on some new bodies of work, new personal work, and they should be strange.
Please keep it strange.
I know people really like my strange work. When I put all the detail in and make it all crazy, people like that stuff.
I mean, I'm a fan of your work. I think when I see something that comes across personal, I appreciate that so much more just because I see the artist going through something. And
did you like that bipolar piece I just did, that blue one with all the faces? Did you see that?
Yeah, I did.
So that was a personal one.
Where it has like the
one face in the middle.
Like it has the guy with the nose, and you were outlining the mouth on one. Yeah, I know exactly which.
That was a piece I just made because I was like, let's make a piece of art.
Yeah, and that's the best thing. I love coming down and
make art.
Yeah,
that's where it all started, anyways.
There's a lot of these paintings down here that I did that I
didn't even know what was happening.
Yeah,
it's expression.
Oh, it is. And now my daughter is into that, and I always bring her up.
You should have her make your backgrounds, and then you should pin something like serious over top of it. That'd be cool. Collab with my daughter.
Oh fuck yeah! Well, I'm actually
that would be
this year. I'm starting.
You should totally do that.
It's called Toy Box Art. I already have a Facebook page set up and stuff, and then
have her make crazy backgrounds, send me the canvas. And then I'll do a
that's what I want to do.
I'll do a cartoon on it of her choosing. Like, you can have her decide what cartoon she wants.
Yeah.
It'd be cool, like artist-made, child-inspired artwork.
Yeah,
dude, write that down.
Yeah. You want to do that?
I will. Let's do it.
All right,
I like that.
Yeah, because like.
So wait, child-inspired, artist-made artwork. That's a great idea.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you.
That's like a whole niche.
It is.
Don't take it.
Yeah, that's ours. Copyright.
Sorry, here.
The C.
Share,
the
subscribe.
C, not for crypt, but for copyright. Yeah, dude, because she's going to be coming in here. The role is, and I told her it's.
How old is she?
She's 4.5. But
like 5 years.
Yeah,
we got 5 years of just an open mind.
Well, I told her that it's about.
Before she learns
it's
how
a government law.
Is.
It's a government law that kids can't go in art studios until they're 5.
What?
That's what I told her. I fucking lie to him all the time, man. I lie to him. I lie to him about everything.
That was serious. I was like,
yeah.
I was like, man, the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania is cuckoo.
Yeah, well, I just don't want her down here because
there's lots of
there's shit she can get hurt on, and the last thing I want to do is come down her. Well, her doing like a shot of paint thinner, I'll be like, what the fuck, you know, like
you ever do a shot of paint thinner?
No, but I've.
Me neither.
Yeah, I've ate some paint.
Oh yeah, dude! I put on my nose and it was a reading rainbow.
Oh yeah. Especially when you're working with spray paint and you blow your nose.
I wear a respirator all the time now. 'Cause I don't mess around. Even when I see people in the area of spray paint, I'm like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Put that respirator on."
See, I have a hard time doing it.
I can't believe it. I don't know how. I just spray paint so much that I've been exposed to it, so that I'm like, yeah, I'm good. Because I know how you feel when you get overexposed.
Oh, it kills your head.
It's not good for you. Either.
Yeah,
It's super toxic.
Yeah, you get the paint or the pain behind your eyes.
I think it's fucking toxic.
Yeah, everything's toxic. Spray paint though. But I've been using a lot of spray paint myself.
Like cigarettes, okay. Bad food, inhaling spray paint.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it up.
Oh, yeah, I mean, it's definitely not fucking good.
Yeah.
So, do you have any shows coming up?
Yeah, I actually have a big dual show with a girl named Isabel Browerman, and that's going to be in the springtime. But it's the gallery, has yet to be decided, and we haven't named it yet. But it's going to be a serious show, and I'm collaborating with an artist in New York City. It's going to be serious, and it's going to be in a private location. It's not a gallery. It's going to be like it's going to be a little bit exclusive.
Nice.
Yeah, you'll be there.
Yeah. Is it? It's local.
Yeah, it'll be in Shady Side.
I love Shady Side.
Yeah, we have a spot where we know the owner.
I showed him the first time I ever showed him in Shady Side. Like, I swear. It was the Harrison. It was the Harrison.
I remember. That place burned down.
Yeah. I sold all.
Oh yeah, I heard you had a super successful show there. I don't know who told me. I heard about it. I remember going into Harrisburg like days later, being like, "Can I show you?"
Yeah, dude, that's the way to do it.
That's how you do it. You hear somebody's got something.
Yeah.
Go find out what it is for yourself.
The worst thing that I think anybody can do is not ask. Because the worst thing somebody can say is no. And they can't say yes if you don't ask. I put myself out there all the time, dude. I'll contact galleries.
Yeah. I want to get into the Zinka gallery. See that new gallery in Sharpsburg?
Oh, you know what? I contacted that guy.
Yeah.
He is, from my understanding, I'm not like,
Don't say anything bad about it.
no, I got nothing bad about it. He's into very expensive art.
Yeah, he is.
And
Well, he's a gallery owner. He should be. That doesn't mean he's not going to sell younger artists.
I think when I contacted him, he wasn't into my art, which is fine.
It can happen.
Yeah, I mean, I'm okay with that.
I don't have any development with him, so I can't say he likes mine.
I think what you and I should do. I know I only show once a year. Maybe you and I do something. Yeah, I think.
I'm always happy to collaborate with something.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to put you on the spot. I mean, that's not what this is about. Because you can tell me no, fuck you.
Okay. No. Fuck you.
Awesome. End the podcast. No.
I'm just kidding.
No, I think that, because I think we talked about that a while ago. Like doing something. I would like to start experience more people artistically. You know what I mean? Like learning. I could learn from you. I could learn from so many people.
Mm-hmm.
I had a friend that was telling me that she gets planks of wood, she paints them white, and she'll fucking paint with tea bags.
What do you mean? She extracts the pigments from the teas?
Yeah, like she steeps them.
What do you mean?
Yeah, steep them. Is that what it's called? Where you put in the water and you get all the tea out, and then you use the tea.
I never heard the term, but I'm sure you're right.
I don't know. I'm half stupid.
Yeah,
I'm fucking 3/4 stupid. I like it. To me, it's genius. But she's painting with that. She's like you can get somewhat green, like green tea, red tea, brown tea, whatever.
Dude, I know a guy. His name's Gerard Tonti. Look him up, Gerard Tonti. Anyways, he was on PBS recently getting interviewed for his artwork, and he's from Pittsburgh. He actually goes to I'm not going to say more information about him. Anyways, he extracts all of his pigments from exotic teas that he orders from all over the world, and he has a reputation for doing like coffee shop murals and stuff. Dude, it's pretty cool, super niche. The guy's he's a gentleman, kind. I actually met him doing community service, delivering furniture to people. That's fortunate. And I was there for legal reasons. He was there because he felt like it.
Oh man! See, I wish I could do stuff like that, but it's not that I don't feel like it, but I just don't.
I just don't.
I mean,
It's not that I don't feel like it. I just don't.
Yeah, I don't got time for it. But like the one thing that I saw, and I got into oil paints, putting a ton of linseed oil.
Oh yeah, I've heard about that.
With it, and then some paint there, and then you shut that jar, and you keep it closed for a couple months, and then you dump out all the oil and everything, and then you just got pigment and paint. It's supposed to be like, I guess, like the purest or something.
Wow,
Like it pulls out that much color.
that's sweet.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a try, but I know, like after a week, I'm like, I gotta use it. Like, well, is there anything you want to promote? Tell everyone what you do.
My name's John Maurice Muldoon. I'm a muralist / painter, artist, what have you. I operate a studio on Butler Street, 4327, in collaboration with Red Fishbowl Agency, Studio, whatever. We're open 7 days a week. Stop down anytime. And you can check out my Instagram or Facebook at John Maurice Muldoon.
Or just go to my Instagram and look for him, because trying to spell that is, I'm horrible at spelling. Then just type in John.
John, John Muldoon.
Play that again. Keep listening to it. Go follow. Please go follow him. He's an adorable creature. Great artist, an amazing person, dude.
Thanks, man. Appreciate
Yeah,
it. Likewise.
Thanks for being here.